Hi, Mark Russell here and welcome to my channel. Got two intros today, one for the subscribers and one for the newbies. So for the newbies, welcome to my channel. Smash the like button. What I've started doing on YouTube channels is hitting the like button first, watching the video. If I don't like it, I'll press the like button again, which kind of unlikes it. So go on, hit the like button, it helps me out loads. And for my returning subscribers, welcome back. Thanks for your support, I really appreciate it. You too can still hit the like button. Go on, do it now.
Like and subscribe.
If I can get this video up to 20 likes, I'll be absolutely buzzing. We've got a quick transition drill for you tonight. It's really easy. I'm going to hopefully try and get a little bit of live footage from tonight's session, but I've got to square it with the parents first, but we should be okay. If you don't see it on this video, I didn't get the permission. If you're wondering about my haircut, I'm not getting my haircut now until one of my teams loses. I've got 3 teams we haven't lost for 2 weeks, none of them. So I'm not getting my haircut until we get beat. Okay, let's take you straight into the graphics and into this transition drill. Right, as we look to analyse this, you can see there from the graphic, we've got 2 teams spread out in a pitch of your size. Whatever you're looking for regarding size is your choice, depending on level of ability, depending on age group, so obviously size of the players. 2 keepers if you've got them. If not, outfield player can go in goal on one, outfield player can go in goal on another if your keeper's not available in the session. On this we've got 5v5, so it's 6v6 including the keepers, but you can do it with any numbers, but I do recommend you have at least 10 outfield players. As we jump into the recorded session area, you can see that we've got 2 coaches and they take a team each. Again, in an ideal scenario, 2 coaches would be great. If you've got 1 coach, it doesn't matter, you can coach this on your own, it's no big deal. You'll just have to get the players all in one go rather than split them as teams. As we split the team here, Reese will take one team, I'll take another, and we'll explain in smaller groups about transition, about defending, outnumbered, about attacking with overloads. So you're going to get quite a lot out of this session. So in short term, what we're looking to create is a 1v1 on the goalkeeper, which then becomes into a 2v1. That transitions to a 3v2, 4v3, 5v4, and eventually a 5v5 game. Let's run through the graphic side of things so I can show you exactly what you need to do and how you need to set it up and the way it plays out before we go into the recorded session with Notts County under 18. So from here, the first player will take the ball towards the goalkeeper, take the shot, score, miss, save, regardless. 2 players will then come on to transition an overload of 2v1, and the defender's got to look to transition themselves to get back up, from attacking to defence. From there, with the 2v1, if they shoot and they score, if it's a save, it becomes a 3v2, and the stripes have to transition from an attacking situation to a defensive situation. There's lots to coach in this one, so you've got to look at your position of your defenders. When we're defending with 2 or 3, are we in the right position? Are we covering each other? Are we marking the player and covering space? Are we easy to get past? You've got to ask your attackers if they're doing the right runs. Are all the runs linear? Do we want some crisscrossing situations to confuse the defenders? Can we take advantage of overloads? So there's loads to go through, hence why it's probably good to have a couple of coaches involved in this one. When we move into the recordings with Notts County under 18s, you'll see at some stages their defending is not ideal. I came in a couple of times and offered them a little bit of advice, a little bit of a coaching situation. Reece was obviously doing the same at the other end in terms of attacking and defending, which is pretty unusual in a coaching session because usually you either do in possession or out of possession. But this is an ideal drill to work out how to attack with overloads and how to defend when outnumbered. Right, as we move into the recorded session, you can clearly see that Reece is giving firm instructions to his team and I'm giving firm instructions to my team. So coaching point number 1. When the first player takes the ball, as you can clearly see from this one, she's took it really close to the keeper. Yes, she scored a goal, but is the point of this coaching session about scoring goals? The point of the coaching session is about the transition from defence to attack and attack to defence. So she's attacking and has now left herself a bit of a problem because she's so high up the pitch. When I speak to my players on this, I give them 2 options. You either shoot from further out, so you're set to defend, or absolutely try and score, especially when we're putting competition on it towards the end. But then the backwards run has to be really, really quick to get yourself back into a position to defend the 1v2. Because right now, as you see on this one as it plays out, she's way out of position. Luckily, she's quite a quick centre back, so her speed of recovery allowed her to get back. Also, the run of the attackers wasn't great. The ball over the top gave her a glimmer of hope of getting there. So as we transition from attack to defence, I want to look at the two defenders. So their positioning is okay. As we pause it, we really could look at some pressure on the ball and the recovery run of the player behind the play. She should really be thinking about getting across. And it's only now that really the third attacking player comes into play, who is way behind. I don't know if she's being cautious because of the transition that's about to happen from attack to defence, but they're not utilising their overload. Playing on the halfway line, slowly getting there. She didn't attack with pace, she didn't attack with purpose. The player on the ball is doing all of that, no problem. She does come into the equation, as you can see. Shots there away, blocked. And again, a little bit of pressure on the ball, and right here, there's no pressure on the ball. The ball's been recycled into midfield. They've now got 3v2, but there's no pressure on the ball from either of the defenders, and they're very, very square. It allows the three attackers just to manipulate the ball and move it around. One of the defenders is pretty much give up, not covering for each other, not working for each other. Instead of being square, they needed to come in behind each other and support. One close the player, other close the space, and just work as your own little unit, your own little team. Too slow. If you're transitioning from a defence to attack, you've got to be really quick in your play. Otherwise, the opposition will just get themselves back in numbers and have no problem about you coming onto them. Also, the ball rolled out from the goalkeeper to the player is behind the player. She has to come back and collect the ball. The ball needs to be in front of her so we can start the play and manipulate the speed of the attack. We now find ourselves with a 6v6 outfield situation. But if you look at the Greens, their positioning, their defensive line is really good, it's solid, they're holding the position, forcing the attacker to make a decision. The runners cannot get in behind because they're being offside, and eventually it's a nothing ball. On this one, the Green defenders really getting back as a unit at the moment, waiting on the halfway line to be attacked by the three attackers. This is where the attackers really need to hit that speed and hit that fast-paced attack. We need some crisscross runs in front of the player in possession. However, the player in possession also, she should be taking the ball closer to the players before playing it. There's no need to play the ball. Draw the defenders in, manipulate the situation, delay that pass until the very last second when your players have moved off each other and you can take advantage of having an extra player. Here she plays a sloppy pass, it's a giveaway pass. It could be lack of confidence, lack of ideas. However, this is where you need to go and coach it, and this is where you need to talk to people. As I said before, there's no point in just putting cones out and goals out and not actually coaching this situation and speaking to the players. Help them out by telling them exactly what you require and paint them a different picture and allow themselves to have the ball next time so they can paint that picture for themselves. On this one, the phase is finished. You can really see Reese and I getting into their players, really animated as coaches, showing them exactly the type of runs they need to be making, pointing in the directions, talking to them about the crisscross runs and also about the defensive side of things. But it clearly highlights, as a coach, you really need to get into your players and really need to explain what you're looking for from these sessions. So looking again at a 1v1 situation, the player takes the ball close to the goal, tries to get the shot away. Irrelevant whether she scores, in my opinion. It's what she does after this. But she delays and delays and asks the attackers to make those decisions. On the flip side, the attackers make really, really good decisions. The crisscross run is really good, confusing the defender on who to press and when to press, and making life really, really difficult for her. And once the transition from a 3v2, the rollout from the keeper is better this time. The player on the right hand side is literally waiting and waiting and waiting, drawing the defender in. The defensive shape is good, and then the pressure on the ball. So as you can see there, the second defender gets back in to cover the space while the first player pressures. However, that pressure on the ball, maybe she went in too quickly. Maybe she wanted to have the right defensive stance. She was beaten quite easily. The three attackers got their shot away on goal. Right, without any interference from me, here's the phase in its entirety, from the 1v1 situation right the way through to 6v6 at the end. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the graphics. I find it better that I'm narrating on this now. I probably won't use the voiceovers anymore. I might do, I'm not sure. Obviously their English is a little bit better than mine and they put it across a little bit better. Again, any questions on this, please feel free to contact me on social media or leave your comments below. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Go and press the subscribe button now. Go on, do it now. And smash that like button. 20 likes on this video, please. 20 likes. It's not a lot. Some people asking for thousands. I'm asking for 20. Subscriber count's going up as always. Aiming for 400. That's the goal. 400 subscribers. Can I get there before Christmas? I'm going to work hard enough to try and do so. Right, best go and set my session up. Reese has just arrived. That's my assistant at Notts County. And it looks like he's waiting for me. See you guys next time.
Back in.